What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a not so nice day in the neighborhood, but I'm going to fly anyway. The wind speeds are up and down. They're going around 5, sometimes I hit 10, so it's overcast. See, I'm hitting about 6 there. It's good to fly. As long as it doesn't go like above 15, I'm pretty good. I'm good to fly. So I'm going to give this a shot. I have a new landing pad, and I'm trying it out for the first time. Seems pretty cool. It's made by a company named Architect. It's foldable. It has stakes, and it's nice because you can land on a landing pad and not worrying about getting your props dirty, or if you have a camera, you can have room for it to land without it being in a way with tall grass, especially if you have a Phantom or a Mavic. The gimbals turn around a lot to calibrate when you first turn on a GPS quad, so I have something new that I'm trying. This is my favorite sports quad. This is my Aton, but I'm putting a run cam on top of it with some Velcro and rubber band. This is the first time I'm doing it. I'm not too happy with the 2-axis gimbal that it came with. I'm not expecting too much out of this. Basically what I did is I took the rubber dampers from the Traxxas X6, the toy quad that everyone loves, and if you don't have one of those, you should get it. It's a fun toy quad to learn how to fly manual. I took the bottom part of it, the camera mount, the rubber dampers, and I strapped on some rubber bands and some Velcro and the bug cam. I'm actually using a different camera from my cat cam. It's a Polaroid cube. I was going to put it here, but the Polaroid cube has a magnet, and I don't really trust magnets with quads. It can interfere with the GPS or the compass, so eventually I'm going to have to remove the magnet on the cube. But for now, I'm going to give this a shot, see what happens. So I'm going to turn on the run cam, and it looks like it's been running, and we're recording now. Let me stop it, give it a pause, and then hit it again. Alright, so now we're definitely recording. It's blinking. So we put this here, turn on the transmitter, good. Turn on the quad. And listen to that beautiful sound of my sleeping dragon. Let's see if yes, everything is running. We'll just wait for it to establish home point, and let it land. I just don't want it to land on these stakes, so I'm going to adjust these stakes, make sure these stakes are deep away from the propellers. That's the only thing. You don't have to use stakes, but I'm trying to keep it from moving. So, alright. Alright, still searching for a home point. It just locked on home point and GPS. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo that just to make sure it remembers, because it hasn't been on for a while. So I'm going to take out the battery, pull out the battery, shut off the transmitter, turn on the transmitter, put on the battery on the quad. And it's good to do that twice if you haven't used the quad for a while, just to make sure it resets itself and establish a home point. And it should be real quick now because the second time around it does it quicker. Alright, so I'm going to set a timer on my phone. And let's get a timer going. Sorry about that wait. Let's do, I'll do like 7 minutes. Alright, looks good. I'm going to arm the motors. Alright. Looks good. It has a little weight on top of the head of the quadcopter. It's not interfering with the GPS. But the run cams are really good. They're RF shielded, so it won't leak any frequencies. It's shielded, so it's good to have a run cam. They're all RF shielded, so it won't leak any radio frequencies, interfere with the GPS. Alright, so I'm going to go forward with it just to see how it feels with the weight on top like that. It feels a little heavy, but not too bad. I just hope it holds when I do a flip. Alright, I'm going to switch to sports mode. And didn't come off. Good. Run cam is still there. I'm going to bring it down. Nice. I love this bird. It's still my favorite sports quad. Now I want to get the Hornet to compare it, but the Aton, such a good flyer. I mean, it's fast and fun on sport mode. Nice. Like I said previously in my videos, the Aton, as of last February, is a year old, and it's still a fun flyer. I mean, a fun sporty line of sight type of quad. FPV is very popular now. First person view is very popular, but if you're still like an old school pilot like I am, I still enjoy to fly line of sight. This quad is the quad to have because it has the speed and it's faster than Bugs 3. Everyone's loving the Bugs 3, but the Aton is still much more powerful and is made for 3S. Bugs 3 kind of rattles a lot with the 3S. Gotta watch the battery because it's carrying a little extra weight on top, but the run camera is not that heavy. Nice. Sorry about that flipping. That was a flip with a free fall. So I'm going to do another manual free fall flip. bring her in because I'm reading low voltage. So looks good though. This is air brakes. Keeps it still. If you ever panic, you hit the air brakes. One of the best things I've ever seen on a quad. And I have to admit that this was the very first quad that had invented the pause button or air brakes. Now the Phantoms, I'm doing it, and other quads are copying. So I'm gonna turn her around and do a punch out. And I should bring her in because the battery's low, but it's alright. It's fully charged battery. I mean, I used hobby grade charger on it. It's another thing. When you charge batteries, I recommend getting hobby grade chargers to make sure you have balanced charge. The wind is pushing me a little bit, but I'm trying. There we go. It's a little breezy, but the brushless motors on these quads are strong enough to handle it. Alright, I'm going to bring her in. Alright. Alright, so let's bring her in. See if I can land it on the landing pad without hitting the stakes. I'm getting pushed a little bit by the wind. Alright, and I hope the video came out good on this little experiment I'm doing, and thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.